Good morning, children. Hope you are fine. Now, I'm going to, I have already informed you about the test, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So, now I am going to give you the pattern of the question paper. For you, for 5th standard, the question in the question paper only we have given you the sufficient space, right? That sufficient space will be enough for your answers. So we have seen and we have written. So write neatly and legibly. If you write shabbily, half marks I will cut in your paper. If you write all the correct answers also, if the paper is shabby, that is dirty line. If I don't and write in a neat handwriting, and you see that you have to write the spellings properly. All the spellings also carries half of marks. Okay. So for neat handwriting, if it is not neat, what I'll do? I will cut the marks. Half marks I will cut. Isn't it? So what you have to do for that, to score the marks, you have to write neatly, clearly, legibly, means clearly. I should understand it. Okay. So leave one finger space after each word when you are writing the answers. For answers. Okay. You have to leave it and write properly the answers. Leave the finger space after each word. Each word, not each letter. Okay. Each word you have to leave this one finger space and write neatly. Okay, children. So now I am going to write the pattern of the paper. Pattern of question paper. What all I will give. Okay. First name, meanings. Meanings, what all I given in the question paper, in the classwork. And here, meanings of poem also I given children. There is only 4 meanings are there in the poem. Okay, so that 4 poems I am for 4 things I am giving. Then second main, opposites I have given you already, and it is given in the worksheet also. Third main, genders, change the genders. Okay. Then other degree, superlative, comparative degree. Okay. Then all it is in worksheet. Worksheet. This is in textbook. In a poem, after the poem, you have that meanings. Learn that 4 meanings also. Okay. So next will be the underline the subject and predicate. Underline the subject and predicate, then poem. For this, you have to write the name of the poem, name of the poem. I am telling you now only, and poet's name. Poet's name. Then 4 lines poem you have to write. Sorry, 8 lines. It's not 4 lines. It is 8-line poems. You have to practice it. Then answer the following. I given you the portion. Okay. It is from the invention of shoes and what? Invention of shoes? and poem question answers. Okay. So now we'll see the meanings first. First meanings we will see. Sorry, instead of meanings, I'll go to the question answers. Okay. Last meanings I'll do. In the next class, 2 classes I'm giving. So in the next class, I'm going to do the meanings. Okay. See, what was King Habu's worried about? Okay. King Habu was worried about his feet getting dirty. Whenever he stepped on the ground, he wanted to get rid of the dust in his kingdom so that his feet would remain closed. So that his feet would remain clean, closed and clean. And repeat the answer. King Abu worried about the feet getting dirt. Whenever he stepped on the ground, he wanted to get rid of the dust. Okay. In his kingdom, so that his feet would be remaining clean. Why did the solution of washing off all the dust with water did not work? Why? They sprayed the water, isn't it? The whole kingdom. Why did not that problem did not solve? Okay. The water not mixed with the dust and filled the kingdom with slush. The animals could not walk and the fish could not swim. The land was filled with water and the lakes all were overflowing and they could not swim also. The fish could not swim. The people fell sick. So the solution of washing off dust with water did not work. How did the tanners plan of the covering the excuse me, king's feet worked successfully? This plan worked because the shoes protected the king's feet from the dust and he could walk about freely without worrying about the dust. So, these 3 question answers you read. And this is another type of this is called reference to context like that, but I have given as question answers only. Okay, so you read that one also. Suppose, did the entire world really get filled with dust? Why did that much only I will give? Then what is the question part will be there. That question part I have given. The entire world did not get filled with the dust, but the king says that to show the amount of dust all the sweeping had brought about. Okay, after sweeping the whole, he says, by sweeping all this, the whole world has become dusty and everybody are coughing. They are getting lung infection. So what you are doing like this? So he scolds the scholars and the minister, everybody. So for that, did the whole world get dust? No, his kingdom has got full of dust. So he just compares. So much dust is there. The whole world has covered with. He compares the kingdom is filled with so much of dust. They made a purchase of 17,50,000 brooms. 21 lakhs water carriers set out with the bags of water. Why do you think the author gives these numbers? What picture does it create in your mind? See, they are given so much amount of brooms they brought. They brought so much of carriers of water. What if you imagine? What do you think? Oh, such a huge amount of brooms. See, 17 lakh 50,000 brooms means you cannot imagine. Isn't it? So many brooms were there and so many carriers of water they brought. Okay, so the author gives these numbers to show the large amount of money or the work involved. How much money they spent on cleaning the kingdom and how much people they worked for this. It gives us a feeling of a very huge activity involving hundreds of people, lots of noise and dust. The royal feet were saved. So was Gobu and so was the earth. How was the earth saved? So, how did the earth saved later on? The king and his men had already done enough damage to the earth by sweeping and emptying the rivers and lakes. They even wanted to cover the entire kingdom with carpets and leathers. So the tanners' clever idea stopped the king's men from causing more damage to the earth. So that old tanner came now. So his idea worked and they did not, thank God, they did not purchase the carpets to cover the kingdom. So next comes your poem, that is books. The room melts away because when we read a book, we forget everything. Why? The room is set, is melting away. For that, why it is melting away? By reading, we go into the books and what is happening around, we will not listen because we concentrate more on books means we never hear. Nowadays, what you people will do, you will not read the book. You just put on the earphones. If your mother is calling, father, whoever shouts also, you will not listen at all, isn't it? So you are involved with your mobile phones. So better you keep your mobile phone aside, take the books and read. You improve your knowledge. Okay, children? So don't want mobiles. For certain things, you use mobiles. Not for always. The few children are there. What I wanted to say is, always they take, by saying the lies, they take the mobile from their parents to see the class, that, this, everything, and they will not return it back. After class also, they start playing the games or some other thing. So, don't use mobiles. As for use your brain, when you use your brain means when you read the books. Books is such a huge treasure for you, the knowledge. So take any books, any kind of books, educate yourself. Okay, in this one, mobiles you don't use because you spoil your eyes, and also when you wear that earphones, you spoil your eardrums also. Lens and ears. Lens is for eyes, eardrum is for ears. You will get hurt. So better you read properly, read and take the knowledge. And we keep ourselves at play with someone who before the end may become our chosen friend. Where does the chosen friend come from? The friend is the characters from the book that seems to come alive. So how does these people or things become so special? In the while reading the book, some people become special. Why did they become special? While reading the story, the readers becomes to like the characters so much that this person becomes this special friend. Or we sail along the page to some other land or age. What is feeling conveyed when the speaker uses the word sail? The feeling we get when we read the word sail is a feeling of soft and gentle movement. When we read a book, we get transported into other age or land easily. When we are reading Cinderella, when we are reading some other children's story only, when adult is reading that also, okay, the Snow Beauty and the Cinderella, when we are reading, we imagine ourselves. We suppose a villain character, we compare with some other person, isn't it? So we involve in that and go to that stage. Age also, when we are older or younger, we become the character's age. If a small baby is there, oh, we will look like small baby itself. We'll enjoy that character. So here's our body in the chair, but our mind is over there. Where is the mind at this point? The mind is lost in the book. The mind is lost in the book. Why is there a distance between the mind and the body? The body is in the chair, but the mind is in the character, that is in the story. Has gone to the another world of imagination. Imagination means we are in the other this one. What kind of feeling is this? Does it make you feel uncomfortable or happy? When you are feeling about the character. This is a dream feeling. When you dream, when you sleep and dream, what feeling you will get? If it is a good dream, you feel happy. When it is a terror, horrible horror dreams, you feel afraid also, isn't it? So this, when you are reading the storybooks or any the good play story, you go to that imagination. This is a dreaming feeling, and all the books lovers enjoy this feeling. It makes us happy, isn't it? It makes us happy. Each book is a magic box. Why does the speaker refer to a book as a magic box? The box takes the reader into the wonderful world of exciting events. So it is called a magic box. So when you are reading the book, it takes us to the another event only. So we get the good feeling, and also it is called as magic box. Okay, children. In the next class, I am going to revise the other, that is meanings, opposites. Opposites you have in your worksheet only. You revise it. Next meanings and poem I will revise. Okay, children? And here the underline the subject. So hope you have understood this. Read all the questions. I will not give you any questions apart from this. Okay? Read all the questions. Very easy questions only is there. So you can do it well. Right? So have a nice day. Don't neglect the test. Come to the school. Yours is on 16th, isn't it? 16th, you have to come to the school, take the maths, whatever subject is there on Monday, you can take it. On Tuesday, you return it, take the other subject. Like this, 3 days is enough, children. You can come, you have to come and you have to pick your question papers and return the question papers. Right? Have a nice day.